In 2010, disaster struck Haiti. Relief workers of all kinds mobilized in force. Ten months later, a second disaster struck, a devastating cholera epidemic. The struggling nation was unprepared to face this new crisis. Most Haitians don't have access to treated water or latrines. Many use rivers for their daily needs. Cholera spreads mainly through contaminated water, making Haiti an ideal breeding ground for an epidemic. But the disease had never appeared there before 2010. So who brought cholera to Haiti? The first Haitian cases of cholera were clustered near this United Nations base in the town of Mirabelais. In October of 2010, the base housed peacekeeping troops from Nepal. Before the troops deployed to Haiti, there'd been a cholera outbreak in their homeland. One morning, downstream from the base, a man named Jean Salgado Paulette took his daily bath. He was later found lying on the bank, weak from a sudden and violent stomach illness. Paulette died within hours. He's believed to have been the first Haitian to die of cholera. Locals in Mirabelais immediately suspected the UN base as the source of the outbreak. Al Jazeera reporters investigated the base and filmed this scene.
UN soldiers working furiously to contain what looks like a sewage spill at this base in Haiti's rural heartland. We came here after rumors that Nepalese troops could be a source for the cholera outbreak.
The community was outraged. Anti-UN protests broke out, hindering the construction of treatment centers and the delivery of life-saving supplies. The UN said allegations that its troops imported the cholera were unfounded rumors. More than a year and a half after the initial outbreak, the number of cases is at an all-time low. But with the rainy season around the corner, cholera is still a threat. More than 100 cases are reported every day. A bad case of cholera is sudden, violent, and severely dehydrating. If victims are not treated, they can go into shock and die within a day. Providing medical care has proven to be an overwhelming challenge in a country with few resources and limited infrastructure. Even before the earthquake, billions of assistance dollars were dedicated to Haiti's development. Clean water would have solved many of the country's existing health problems. Yet investments in durable water and sanitation systems were never made. One sign of progress since the disaster is this facility outside Port-au-Prince. It's the country's first operational sewage treatment center, and it represents a critical step in addressing Haiti's infrastructure problems. The center processes 150 truckloads of city sewage a day. That's some waste, at least, that will no longer pollute Haiti's waterways. Health organizations are trying to get ahead of another surge in cases before the coming rainy season. They're targeting an urban slum and the remote village of Beaucazel for a pilot vaccination program.
Okay.
Gencia Augustin is working with Partners in Health, registering people for the program.
Tout ça, c'est mon laver jusque là.
A lingering distrust of foreign aid is stalling the efforts. So for now, all Augustin can do is convey basic tips, like proper hand washing, to one village at a time. The river near the UN base looks clear, and people continue to use it as they always have. There's a Haitian saying, clear water doesn't mean clean water. Residents know the risk they're taking, but they have no other choice.